What's up, guys? I'm back, and today I'm gonna be giving you guys a tour of my collection. Yes, all 48 figures. I'm gonna give a tour of my collection. Yes, I'm excited about this. All right, guys, let's get on to it. All right, guys, I'm gonna bring you to my point of view, and if you want to know what my setup is, it's pretty simple. I just have a ring light with a thing to hold my phone and my disc. Yes. All right, let's start off with the top shelf, and you may be wondering, where are the figures? Well, these are the Toho Special Effects Movies Authentic Visual Books for my two favorite Godzilla movies, 1954 and 1984. Yes, you can only get these in the store in Tokyo. That is where I got those. You can only get them there. I went there, and it was amazing. Now let's move on down to my G-Fest shelf. Yes, I went to G-Fest in 2016, G-Fest 23, and these are the figures I got. The Bandai Shin Godzilla. Come on, focus. There we are. The Bandai Shin Godzilla. It's not really a great Shin Godzilla figure now after the X Plus and the SH Monstars came out, and even the NECA. Still, I bought it then because it was the only Shin Godzilla figure out then. Yeah. Now let's move on to the Kaiser Ghidorah. Yes, I love this thing. It is amazing. It is the third Kaiser Ghidorah figure out there. The other is an X Plus, and the other is a kit. I don't know what it's made of. I think it's made of resin. I don't know, but yeah, Kaiser Ghidorah and the Bandai Godzilla 2014, Bandai Japan. Why I bought it? I don't know. I just wanted to buy something. So yeah. Now moving on to one of my holy grails, my second favorite Godzilla figure in my collection, the Memorial Box 1984. Yes, I love this thing. It is amazing. Yeah, I love this figure. Now, onto another great figure, the Bandai Japan Godzilla 2000. Yes, I love this thing too. Outside of the X Plus, this is the best Godzilla 2000 figure. I have the Bandai Creation figure right down there. But this one is just a whole lot better because the sculpt is amazing. It's much better than the Bandai Creation. So if you have the extra money, get this guy. Now, to one of my favorite SH Monstars figures in my collection, why did I say Bandai? The SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2014 Spitfire version. Yes, I do love the original Godzilla 2014 by SH Monster Arts. I do love that guy, even with its issues. But this guy is just better because of the beam it comes with, the spines lighting up, and the severed Muto head with Godzilla's hand on it. Because at the end of the movie, Godzilla severs the head of the Muto and he holds it and roars triumphantly. I usually have this display with my regular SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2014, but yeah, I just haven't got on to putting it on. Yeah. Now let's move on to the other shelf where the big guys are at. The Bandai Creation Kiryu Mechagodzilla 8-inch version. This is my second Godzilla figure I have ever acquired in my collection, and I love it. It's awesome. My third Kiryu Mechagodzilla in my collection, but it's the second figure I've ever picked up. And now to my favorite Godzilla figure in my collection, the NECA Godzilla 24-inch long version. You've already heard me talk a lot of great things about this figure, and I still can't talk enough great things about this figure. It is amazing. Pick him up. Now to there's only one good redeeming thing about this figure. There's only one good thing about this figure is when you bend him down, boom, he shoots his beam out. Yeah, that's the only thing that makes this figure good and not bad. Yes, and now to maybe my least favorite figure in my collection. Hold on, let me turn on the light here. I don't know if that makes anything better, but yeah, this guy is not the best. The only thing that I can find that's good about it is yeah, that's basically about it for that guy. Yeah, not the best. And now to my very first figure I've ever gotten in my collection. I remember opening this guy up when I was little for Christmas. It was amazing. It is the Bandai Creation 8-inch Godzilla Final Wars. You know, it ain't the best representation of the Final Wars Goji, but I still loved it when I was a kid. I thought it was amazing. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite figures in my collection. It'd probably be number 10 because of sentimental values. Why am I jerking the camera a lot? Now let's move on to, here, I'm going to sit in my chair right here. The Bandai Memorial Box repaint of the Godzilla 1968. This figure is decent. This was a gift from one of my friend's dads because he likes Godzilla as much as I do. Yeah, this is the repaint of the 1968 Memorial Box. The original one, it was green, but this one, in my opinion, just looks better because it is the charcoal gray. Now to another bad figure, the Godzilla 1984 NECA figure. You may be saying, well, it's NECA and it's an 84, but it's still not good. Probably the worst 84 figure out there because the head is, it's better than the prototype model, but the spines on it are just so horrible. The tail, of course, the bendy wire, and what is up with its toenails? Seriously, what is wrong with that? I just can't get by it. It's just horrible, and oh yeah, that's my other problem I have with this thing. It's just the head pops off so easy. It pops off so easy. But yeah, not the greatest of NECA figures, and not the greatest figures in general. Now moving on to a decent figure, the NECA Godzilla 1994. This thing's alright if you don't have an SH Monster Arts. Let me get it to focus. Yeah, it's fine if you don't have an SH Monster Arts guy. You know, for 20 bucks, you can't beat it. But get an SH Monster Arts, spend the extra $40 to get the SH Monster Arts. Yeah. Now moving on to an actually pretty good figure, the NECA NES Godzilla. I love this guy, even though it uses the same mold as the 84 Godzilla. It's still pretty good. Still pretty good. Come on, focus for me, please. There you go. Yeah, I literally like this guy. You know, it's still got the toenail problem, and it's still got the, you know, the bad body type, but the spines are amazing on this guy. They are great. Now moving on to a decent figure, the Burning Godzilla from NECA. It is, if you don't have an SH Monster Arts, it's fine, but get the SH Monster Arts version of that guy. Spend the extra $100 because the SH Monster Arts is just better. Now moving on to the GMK, the Godzilla from Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Attack. Yes, for short, GMK. The 2001 Godzilla suit. When I was born. Yeah, this figure's decent. You know, it comes with a beam, but that beam doesn't like to hold its position in his mouth because it just weighs the figure down. You wonder why it's covered in blues, because that's the light illuminating off the beam. That's what it's trying to represent. Yeah. And now to an absolutely stunning Godzilla figure, the SH Monster Arts Yuji Sakai Godzilla 2000. Yes, I love this guy. The spines really do it for me. It's just, the detail is just amazing. Amazing, amazing. Come on, focus for me. Yeah, look at the detail on this guy. It's just great. And it's really articulated, which I like. You know, it can't really look up, but it doesn't need to because it is such a menacing design. Come on, is it going to focus again? Come on, focus. And we'll just leave it at that. It is a great figure. Pick it up. Get the original if you can, but if you can't, get this guy. So great. Now, another great figure, the NECA Godzilla 1954. This was the second best NECA figure until I got the 62. Yeah, this guy is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. It's a debate for which one to get, the NECA or the SH Monster Arts. I still think the SH Monster Arts is good, but for $20, you can't beat this guy. Now, the NECA 6-inch tall Godzilla 2014. Again, another great figure. I love this guy. I love it. This is what got me into collecting the NECA Godzilla figures. So yeah, I love it. Now moving on to some more Bandai figures. To the Kiryu Bandai Japan with the drill arm. Yes, I have always wanted a representation of Kiryu with the drill hand, and there I go. I got it. Yeah, amazing, from Tokyo SOS. And, oh, that's a little close. The Bandai Creation Godzilla 2000. Again, not the best of figures. The head sculpt is definitely not good. The body type is just not good. The spines are completely off color. They're not what they were supposed to be. And the tail is just way too short. Oh. Yeah, not the best. And, oh, God. This guy is not the best. If you don't have if this is the only representation of Burning Godzilla, then fine, but this guy is not good whatsoever. I mean, the burning patches are great and all, but look at the face on this guy. It's just, are you going to focus for me? Please focus. The face is just all wrong. It looks so wrong. Just bad. Do not get this guy. Get the SH Monstars. And even the NECA guy beats this guy out. Yeah, get one of those guys. Do not get this guy. Now moving on to some pretty decent figures. The SH Monstars. Why do I keep saying Bandai when I'm trying to talk about SH Monstars? Well, I guess they're made by the same company, but anyways. Then SH Monstars Godzilla 2014, the original release. You know, a lot of people had problems with this. I don't. I like it. I like it a lot. Now to a very controversial figure. Some say it's horrible, some say it's fantastic, some people say, I really like it. I like this guy. I love the SH Monster at Shin Godzilla, even though it's got a lot of paint chipping. That was a big problem. And you're wondering, what's with the arm? Funny story, when I was fiddling around with this guy, the arm joint was super, super tight. Here, let me get down. Here, let me sit down on the floor. The arm joint was not the best, and it was so tight. I kept twisting the arm around to try to get it to loosen up, but it snapped. And that is actually the NECA Godzilla's arm. You know, it doesn't look the best, but it still suits me because I did not have the money at the time to afford another one, because this guy was pretty hard to find at the time. Yes, and you're wondering what these two guys are. These are the second form of Shin Godzilla. No, the third form of Shin Godzilla and the second form of Shin Godzilla. SH Monsters. Some people wouldn't consider that because they're really good because, yeah, the tail color compared to the body color is not really the best. But this guy's alright. It's okay. For how small it is, it's got a lot of detail. And to another great figure, the SH Monstars GMK. Yes, I love this guy. I prefer this guy over the NECA, but it could go either way. I don't have the original release of the NECA GMK, but I don't need it because I got this guy. Yeah, pretty awesome figure. Pretty great. And now we have a little battle scene going on here with the Bandai. Why do I keep saying Bandai? The SH Monstars Godzilla 1995 Rebirth version, where at the end of the movie, a new Godzilla appears after Burning Godzilla melts down because of all the Axis radiation. And it's really good, a really great figure. An amazing figure, actually. And he comes with its own beam, which is awesome. And now to my favorite Mechagodzilla design. I know it could be receiving a lot of love or a lot of hate. But yeah, the 1993 Mechagodzilla, because it's the very first Godzilla movie I've ever seen. I remember I watched it. That's what got me into Godzilla. Well, I don't know about that. That's a story for another time, though. But yeah, first Godzilla movie I ever saw, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 from 1993. Yes, I love this figure. Now to the poster version of that design, because here is the poster for that movie. Yes. And this is the poster design for that Mechagodzilla. A pretty cool figure. I wouldn't say the best figure. Come on, I keep having to autofocus this. It doesn't autofocus, which is the problem. But yeah, I like it. Pretty cool. This actually transforms into 3 different vehicles, which is pretty cool. And now the newest Godzilla figure I have acquired in my collection, the Jakks Pacific 12-inch tall Godzilla 2019. And you're wondering what all this free space is. That is for the SH Monstars figures for for that movie. Because I need a lot of space, because that Ghidorah is going to be gigantic. And the big guy. Yes. That's the big one. The Jakks Pacific 2 foot tall, 3 foot long Godzilla figure. Yes. Not considered the best Godzilla figure, but I like it because it's so freaking big. Yeah. Pretty cool. Now let's take a trip up to the top shelf to not the best of Godzilla figures shelf. The Pop Godzilla 2020, I don't know what year it is, but yeah, it's alright. And now to the worst figure in my collection. This was the first Godzilla 2014 figure I ever bought. And I regret every single day me buying this guy. I do not like this figure. Not one bit. No, it'd be fun if you were a kid, but it's just not good. The tail's all junked up. Press the stomach. Tail moves. It doesn't even stand up right. Yeah, not the best. Now to the NECA Shin Godzilla. Definitely one of NECA's worst figures, if not NECA's worst figure they've put out. Yeah, not a great figure. And now moving on to the original release of Godzilla Earth. Yes, I really like this guy. I think he's pretty cool. Yeah, the articulation is awesome. Some say it's a little too much like 2014, but I don't care because I love that 2014 design. Yeah. Godzilla Earth, SH Monster Arts. And now moving on to the little creatures from that movie, the Servum, the little flying creatures from that movie. Yeah. Pretty cool Bandai. Pretty cool Bandai figure. Now we got another battle scene going on here. It is between the SH Monster Arts Kiryu Final Battle version and the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2002. Yes, these two figures were meant for each other. Yes, they put this guy out and then they reissued the Kiryu figure from it with the battle pack and the arms and another extra accessory, the Absolute Zero Cannon that can blast out of his chest. Yes. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now to the Plant Monster Biollante. I love Focus. Yes. In all its glory. A pretty darn good figure, I would say, because this guy, this kaiju commands a pretty hefty price tag. The SH Monster Arts can go up to like $1,000, and the original release X Plus can go for like $1,000. You know, they reissued it maybe a year ago or two. Now that price is just absolutely ridiculous because it's so flippin' big. But yeah, so when I saw this guy in Japan, I said, what the hey, I'll pick it up. And when I got him, I loved it. I'm sorry, got her. This kaiju is a female. When I got her, it was amazing. Now I'm moving on to another shelf dedicated to SH Monster Arts figures. Of course, my favorite SH Monster Arts figure, the SH Monster Arts Shin Godzilla 4th Form Awakening version. Yes, I love this guy. My favorite SH Monster Arts. If you guys don't realize, the beam on this guy snapped. I used regular old masking tape to fix it. And all. And it doesn't look bad. You can barely even notice it from afar. Like, you really need to get close to the beam to actually realize it. Yeah. But still, even with all the downside of the beam breaking, I love this figure. Now moving on to the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 1964 Emergence version. Yes, where Godzilla comes out of the ground in that movie, and he's all dusty. But I still love this figure. I love this figure. I love the beam effect it comes with. Yeah, I needed a 64 Godzilla, so I picked that guy up. Now, moving on to the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 1954. I love this guy. I love when like you look at him like this. It looks amazing. Wow, this video is going on for a while. Yes, I love this guy. I love him. Yes. And we have another battle scene going on here. Yeah, another one. Between the SH Monster Arts Burning Godzilla and the SH Monster Arts Destroyer Special Color version. Yeah. These two figures are amazing. I love both of them. They are amazing. Now moving on. Here, I'm gonna sit on my chair again. Yes, to all my Godzilla movies. Yeah, all my Godzilla movies. I know I don't own all of them. I know I'm a horrible Godzilla fan for not owning all of them. But yeah, there's all my Godzilla movies. Now to the SH Monsters Godzilla Evangelion figure. This is for a crossover movie between the anime for Evangelion. I have not seen it yet, and Godzilla. Yeah, it comes with its own beam and everything. Pretty cool. And now moving on to the Godzilla Earth, the second release of Godzilla Earth, whereas updated paint job comes with a little accessory, the little spaceships from the movie. Yeah, pretty cool. Definitely better than the first release. And now to the NECA Godzilla 1962. I love this guy. Ending this tour on a high note with this guy. Yes. NECA's second best figure easily. Their best 6-inch figure easily. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.